Welcome to the More You Nona. My name is Kendrick and I am your Lake Nona expert. And today we are at Beep headquarters where I am blessed to be by my friend Racquel Asa, the Chief Marketing Officer for Beep. And first, thank you for having us. And second, I heard we get to ride a Beep today.
We can get you on the Beep. We're also going to show you our command center, which not a lot of people get to see. But we're also going to give you a lot of insight because one question we always get asked is, will these vehicles go faster? And we'll tell you a little bit more about that.
And that's going to be breaking news because we're going to get the answer to that question. But Racquel, you are a Lake Nona resident, just like me. And of course, we are in the land of technology, information, innovation, and we hear a lot of people getting behind the Beep, and of course, they may or may not like that. Why should the community care about what Beep is doing right here about the autonomous shuttles and of course the future of Beep?
I can tell you, I've been with Beep for almost 4 years now, and there's no other community like Lake Nona in the entire country that is a testing and innovation hub where you can bring new technology, test it with people, to make sure that what is going to be developed in the future is exactly what people want. So why people should care is because if you want to use this in the future and you want the vehicles to have different types of features and different experiences, write it today so we can then tell our suppliers today what you want to see in the future. So by living here, you have the ability to influence what these vehicles look like in the future and how they operate.
Awesome. Well, join us because we're going to go behind the scenes at Beep. So we are going to get sneak peek access. We're actually going to ride the Beep on one of the newest routes that's happening right now in Lake Nona. Come on. All right, so when we get on the Beep, guess what? It's safety first. So we got to make sure we put our seatbelt on. So as you just heard Racquel said, so we can actually dialogue and hang out and of course see all the wonders that Lake Nona has to offer.
So Kevin, I'm so excited to give you your first Beep ride, if you will. We have Alberto here. Here's our shuttle attendant. So every single one of our shuttles will have somebody on board. It's really to help people understand, hey, tell me how does this thing work? Where am I going? Where am I going to next? Hey, if I need to get another ride, what can I do? So not only do people like Alberto serve as an attendant to help you understand it, they also can explain also like, how does this thing actually work?
Right. So where are we going to be going on our first Beep ride, which is also a new route that you guys just implemented throughout Lake Nona?
We did. And so when you look at how we've grown here in Lake Nona, we started with one route and 2 shuttles. I will never forget the day. It was in September 2019. It was the one route we had before Boxy Park even existed, Kevin. And it was between Pixon and Canvas, and then it went back, and then we extended then to Boxy and then to the Wave. This is one of our newest routes. So we've tested about 7 routes here within the community. We're at 5 now. We've condensed those routes because, as you know, very familiar with, as the community grows, our routes grow alongside with them. So this particular route, Alberto's going to press go. We're going to leave the town center here, go to the Performance Club, and then the Wave.
Awesome. All right, well, let's go, Alberto. Well, we just rode our first Beep, and guess what? Now we're going to go inside and we're going to get a sneak peek of the command center. All right, so we are inside Beep, and behind me is the command center. And of course, I have to ask the question, Racquel, I know we can't go inside the command center, but can I flip the switch so we can see what's behind this glass?
I will let you be Vanna White, and I will let you flip the switch so that we can see inside.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. And this is the Beep Command Center. And you were telling us when we were actually on our tour that this is literally controlling every Beep across the country.
Yeah, and one of the most amazing things is that this Beep Command Center, we affectionately refer to it as our BCC. It monitors our operation around the country. So anytime there's a vehicle on the road, whether it's California, North Carolina, Georgia, or Florida, there is always at least 1 to 2 people in here knowing exactly what our shuttles are doing. So as you look through the glass right now, top left is North Carolina, top right is Bishop Ranch in California, bottom left is Port St. Lucie in the Tradition area, that is Florida, and the bottom right is a project also in the San Francisco Bay Area as well. So this is central point of command and monitoring for our national organization.
If a beep breaks down, or if a driver's having an issue, they place a call into here. What can these guys here do to assist the driver or to assist the beep out in the field in, say, California?
Sure. So in California, when we have operations there, remember we have a shuttle attendant on board our shuttle. So when we have our beep command center here, they're monitoring everything, not just where it is, but also battery of the vehicle, what's the percentage of the vehicle at, right? We never want to get stuck in the middle of the road because we've moved our vehicle down to 0% on battery. So our command center is in constant communication with the attendant on board the shuttle to help address any of those challenges they might experience while in operation. So it's definitely a constant communication with, 1, looking what the vehicle is doing, and 2, ensuring, hey, Alberto in California, everything all right there? Just checking in.
And the data that's coming from California, that's getting uploaded and that's unloading here.
Right over
and
here.
And then that's the data that you're also sharing with the federal government.
Correct.
So hopefully we can have beeps go faster.
Right, and again, in order to make these vehicles go faster, we need to show the federal government we're doing it safely at this speed now. Help us incrementally increase that speed so we can go faster, we can serve different parts of the community. Right now, we take these vehicles and we put them in areas, 1, where we know the speed makes the most sense, where the community is going to use it, and 2, where the technology matches the environment.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Racquel.
Sure.
Well, there you have it, behind the scenes at Beep. Racquel, thank you so much for
Sure.
not only the ride, but also getting a chance to see the command center and sharing all the valuable information.
Absolutely. It is my pleasure living in this community for more than 10 years, seeing the growth and being part of this amazing story is definitely one to be told over and over again.
Well, and also, it used to be you interviewing me, and you work for Channel 9, so it's an honor to interview you and for you to provide value and information. And so, thank you for joining us for the More You Nona. If you want to watch more amazing videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel below, and we'll see you next time on the More You Nona.